The year is 1999. The world is on the verge of the new millennium. Blockbuster reigns supreme. It's a Friday night ritual. Families flock to their local Blockbuster. Blockbuster is a cultural phenomenon. The company operated over 9,000 stores globally. It employed over 84,000 people. Little did anyone know the ground was about to shift. The DVD emerged. Blockbuster began stocking DVDs. The early 2000s saw the rise of high-speed internet. Suddenly the world was more connected, and a new player entered the game: Netflix, renting DVDs by mail, no more late fees, no more trips to the video store. Blockbuster dismissed Netflix as a passing fad. They failed to see the power of convenience. This miscalculation would prove fatal. Meanwhile, Netflix was building its subscriber base. It invested heavily in technology. Netflix became more personalized, more user-friendly. Blockbuster seemed stuck in the past. In a move that would become legendary, Netflix approached Blockbuster in 2000. They offered to sell their company for a paltry $50 million. Blockbuster scoffed. They laughed Netflix out of the room. They couldn't fathom the idea of this small startup posing a threat. It was a decision that would come back to haunt them. Blockbuster's arrogance blinded them to the changing landscape. The world was moving online. Consumers craved convenience and instant gratification. Blockbuster, however, remained fixated on its brick-and-mortar empire. They failed to innovate, they failed to adapt, and they paid the price. Blockbuster's downfall wasn't solely due to external factors. The company's own policies contributed to its demise. One word: late fees. These dreaded charges were a source of frustration for customers. They became synonymous with Blockbuster's brand. People resented the penalties. They felt nickel and dimed. Netflix, with its no late fee policy, was a breath of fresh air. It offered a stress-free alternative. Customers flocked to Netflix in droves. Blockbuster, feeling the pressure, eventually eliminated late fees. But it was too little, too late. The damage was done. Section 5. A giant on the decline. As Netflix surged ahead, Blockbuster scrambled to catch up. They launched their own online streaming service. They even tried a mail-order DVD rental program, but it was a case of too little, too late. They lacked Netflix's technological prowess. Their website was clunky and user-unfriendly. Their streaming library paled in comparison. Consumers, accustomed to Netflix's seamless experience, were unimpressed. Blockbuster's efforts felt desperate. They were a far cry from the company's glory days. The writing was on the wall. Blockbuster was a dinosaur. The meteor was hurtling towards Earth. Section 6. The final blow. The 2008 financial crisis delivered the final blow. Consumers tightened their belts. Discretionary spending plummeted. Entertainment was one of the first things to go. People cancelled their cable subscriptions. They stopped going to the movies. And they certainly stopped renting DVDs. Blockbuster, already on shaky ground, couldn't withstand the storm. The company filed for bankruptcy in 2010. It was a stunning fall from grace. The once mighty giant of the video rental industry was no more. With Section 7, the legacy of lost tapes. Blockbuster's demise serves as a cautionary tale. It's a stark reminder of the importance of innovation, of adapting to new technologies, of listening to your customers. Blockbuster had every opportunity to dominate the home entertainment market. They had the brand recognition, they had the resources, but they failed to see the writing on the wall. They clung to outdated business models. They ignored the changing tides. And they paid the ultimate price. Section 8. Adapt or perish. The lessons of Blockbuster's fall are more relevant than ever. In today's rapidly evolving technological landscape, companies must be agile. They must be willing to embrace new ideas. They must prioritize the customer experience above all else. Those who fail to adapt will suffer the same fate as Blockbuster, relegated to the annals of history. A cautionary tale whispered among entrepreneurs. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe.